Let's see, we did a little red apple this move.
Yeah.
Something wrong somewhere. I didn't know. There, flat. That's better. Now that B. Yeah. Let's play a D. London hornpipe.
Ragtime Annie.
I send you another tape? I did good. Just that waltz is the only thing I ever sent you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was listening to some the other day, and there's a real pretty tune on that on that Christensen record, and it's an unnamed thing. It's in 3 keys, G, C, and D, I think. But I'm gonna have to pull that off. You have that record?
No, I don't have a record. I've got a tape of it though.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll have to see what band it's on though. It's on it's either on side 2 or on the last of side 3 of the second record.
Is it?
It's
3 keys. Huh?
It's in 3 keys, and I'll have to pull that off because it's a pretty thing. It really is.
All right. There's not an awful lot of waltzes on that.
No, it's in the waltz.
It isn't a waltz.
But it's not a hornpipe. I mean, it's not like a hornpipe. It's more, I don't know, like a reel or something.
Hey, Durangue hornpipe.
that when you get to make like I was doing. I just do that because Lonnie always did that. He used to go to a B. Remember on the first part?
Well, it's
and
good.
You can do it though.
You're
it's all right.
He's hitting it.
Yeah. But no, I mean, what I mean is most of them won't do it.
Oh no.
When you get it, they'll go to a G.
They'll just go through a G.
Yeah. But it kind of. What was it Lonnie had? He had some other parts or something. Did he throw in? Well, he mixed it in with that Londonary hornpipe, didn't he? Remember, he played Durangues a little different.
Yeah.
He mixed it in. The two.
Yeah.
He mixed. Yeah. We played straight Durangues, and then we'd go into that Durangues number 2, and then back. Yeah, I remember there was something he did there. He learned that from you.
Let's try those C. How's that working for you? All right?
Yes.
Didn't hurt your fingers?
No. It's a lot easier than mine.
Huh?
No, it's a lot easier than mine.
Last time I tried yours, it dead on my.
Oh yeah, I noticed. Well, it hurts your fingers, but
of course you get the
right before we go down to Silver Dollar City, I had some problem with my strings rattling, so I picked the bridge up, raised the bridge about 1/4 of an inch, and it's harder on your fingers, but it took the rattles out of it.
Yeah.
I kind of my bass side was a little bit more. That had more rattles in it than the lower side, so I raised the bass side of the bridge up a little bit more. So it ain't too bad on the lower side.
That's really low to carry and it doesn't buzz, does it?
No.
I don't hardly ever play it anymore. Well, I used to play the mandolin with it.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of you playing.
C. I had a pointer. What was it? Well, I'll think of it.
Just hit an E on this fourth chord.
E7.
Good set.
There you go. I'm thinking D.
I'm going to G.
G.
E minor. Hit an E. The off chord is going to be a B.
B.
B. C. You go around. E minor. C7. G7.
Go through it again.
E minor. G. E. C.
What is that minor? It's,
B minor. B minor.
B minor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Starting G.
You go from the first part, go back to G, straight G, and then E minor,
E minor.
E minor, just that one time, E minor. Just like up here, you went to an A minor, and a C.
Okay.
But then your go around is a straight E, you know. When you make your go around in G, straight E.
E, D, G.
Yeah, E, A, D, G.
Let's
We
go
play
through
that.
Let's go
We'll
through
work on that sometime. We play it in 7 keys.
Yeah,
And it's real good. I've forgotten though. I need to get my little chart out if we did it again. But
Let's go through that in G one more time. You
I think
remember?
it's about
D.
Oh, D?
A's your bridge.
Okay.
And D. F sharp. F sharp minor.
Let's do it again.
What is it? G. No, B minor. B minor. B minor. Then you're going. D. Off chord will be a F, I think, isn't it? I mean, F sharp.
F sharp.
I think. Yeah, we'll try it. See.
Now you play E.
Go ahead and go to A. I don't remember what A. C sharp's in it. Forgot where C sharp. Oh well.
C sharp.
I forgot the A part.
You better
We used to start in B flat, and it works right on. You go B flat to E, didn't we?
We go to B flat to F,
To F,
and then
yeah.
to C, and then to G,
Yeah.
and then to D, and
I've got
then
them written
to,
down. No. It's a lot of
A.
fun. The trouble is, the waltz like that's slow. It take you an hour to go. It takes us a long time, but it's a good practice. You if you can remember them.
All the good practice.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's play A2. C. You know what other tune has that same thing? Go ahead and play the other one. Four leaf. Four leaf clover has the same go around.
with Two Eyes of Blue has a similar type go around. Oh, those chords are good in there. It's a lot of fun to play them. Yeah.
Let's see. One pretty close to it is Happy Days and Lonely Nights.
Here's another one. This is. You remember this?
We worked on it. You can play that on the fiddle. Happy. Remember Good Neighbor Waltz is in D? You learned that?
Yeah.
Pretty nice little waltz. We'll play fiddle pretty soon. You going to go on all right?
Yeah, this is fine.
I think it's good for all of us.
Yeah.
Anytime I sit and play, it's good for me.
Oh, I was thinking of a good tune.
You know Flyers from Heaven?
In B flat.
B flat waltz. Do you play B flat on the mandolin?
Yeah, it's fine. Right.
B flat and E flat. E flat's one fret above D, you know.
There's E flat, should be.
Okay. B flat. F.
That's B flat. And then F is the third change.
B flat, E flat, and
F.
Now, the way we always start this, so you know what I'm doing here. I don't know, what am I doing here? C sharp?
That's C sharp, yeah.
I don't know, you don't need to worry, I don't know what I mean. That's, if you wonder what I'm...
Oh, okay.
That just feeds you
No,
into
it's not
your
B
D flat.
flat like this. See, that's B flat also.
Okay.
Or like this, it's B flat also. That's all, these are all B flats. You'll watch a lot of guys now, a surprising number play still in F, like Alton Jones and stuff.
Yeah.
Now you'll never see them go to that B flat, because what they're doing is just, they're doing that. What would you call these like this?
Well, it's really just like
B-flat.
you used to make A when you.
But but that's a different A. This is, instead of going,
Make that B flat again. Now back it this way one.
well, yeah.
Now
But
that's your
when
A.
you're holding this down.
Yeah, but
Just like
up
here's an
here
E.
you don't have to hold
Here's
it.
E. You can do all those chords.
They're all good
Yeah.
chords.
It's just hard to get.
They're the basic A that you used to make when I first knew you, you know. You
Oh
made
yeah, that 3-fingered A. A lot of
Yeah.
guys still do that.
Yeah. And one more above it is B flat, see, but you've got to get a bass with it. B flat's pretty key. On fiddle it's good.
You ever played E flat?
No, not very much.
Play a couple, don't you? Dean Johnson plays 3 or 4 in E flat.
Yeah.
He never plays because nobody can second him, you know. I can play it.
I used to play Blue Heaven in that.
What is my E flat? E flat?
E flat, D flat, no E flat, A flat, and then B flat.
That's the B flat, yeah. Oh, I know what it was, a hit. That's what I used
Yeah.
to get. That, yeah, but I can go up here.
Well, Turkey and Straw, you can play it in B flat.
That was the B flat?
B flat.
Oh, okay. Do you get calluses on your fingers?
Yeah.
Does that bother you playing the fiddle any? I've heard a lot of fiddlers though that don't like to get calluses because they say
I know they don't. A lot of fiddlers,
won't play the.
a lot of fiddlers who know how to play guitar won't play it because it messes up the fingers.
Yeah.
But I always thought it just helped them.
Oh, maybe they get grooves in them and they can't get them
Yeah, I mean, that's what that, see, like mine are grooved. And if I
Yeah.
was to play, I can see where I'd hook on it.
It doesn't hurt me that bad playing the mandolin because it's 2 strings. It just
Yeah.
flattens the whole
Yeah.
finger out.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter.
Let's play one more in D and then we'll trade off the fiddle. Play Fisher's Hornpipe. I'll tell you what I was thinking of a while ago. You talking about the Blaine Sprouse record. He played this Kingsport on there. He played Wild Fiddler first. Wild Fiddler.
Yeah, I like that too.
I like it, but it's a heck of a thing.
Yeah, it is.
And then he plays.
Dog in the Rye Straw or something like that.
Yeah, Dog in the Rye Straw.
That's the one.
deep.
That's the one I was trying to learn.
That sounds a little. It starts off and plays like.
Plays like Rye Straw, or is it different?
No, same thing.
Same thing as Rye Straw?
Sounds like
Oh, Porky Deer.
Porky Deer.
Yeah.
But it doesn't end like Porky Deer. It's deep. I like that middle part.
Let me show you, go around Porky Deer here. Now this is what kind of Texas. Tommy said it was, if I can remember.
See, that's the difference in that other.
That's real close to Rye Straw.
Yeah.
I never had learned how to figured out Rye Straw. I had a second. Of course, no two guys ever seem to play it exactly the same. And some old boys get going so fast they go twice as long in jumping back and forth before they ever know where they're going.
Let's play couple extra parts in that. I learned that from my folks. They used to always somebody want to play it for square dance. It is a good square dance tune. And but they'd get tired playing it, and they just made some variations on it. And I remember them. It
You
just
didn't. I bet you didn't realize, but you heard one. I heard another variation down there at Pava that night. Bob Holt, when he's playing a square dance, plays a different version.
Yeah.
Yeah, he plays it a little different.
It's a different thing, but a lot of it, of course.
It's about the same as Battle of New Orleans.
That's all it is.
Well, that's where Driftwood got it. He just took the
Jimmy Driftwood just took
put words to it.
8th January, put words to it.
On this, I heard that. I know the words to it. I just. Along with Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi.
Yeah. He made. You ever seen him?
You ever seen
He's quite a character.
We've got a record at home that's got that on it. It's got all the words.
I've got his record that has that.
Oh, no,
Oh, you're going.
I'm still on. What do you want to sharpen up on a little?
Just about any of them.
Last time we played, you were skipping off a little bit on Don't Love Nobody. Let's try C. Yeah.
Time's fine.
Once in a while you can
That
get
one spotter now. I know I found out where I was doing it. Right through
cut
there.
her up, right? Your minor side's pretty good. You're hitting that all fine. I was thinking about, you remember Hale's Waltz?
That's pretty well.
That's another waltz I think we ought to get. It's in G, and it goes. Start on G. Third part. Just exactly like, only one slower. You start there and then next one. Then the bridge of the thing, or whatever it is called. That's the other part. Now you'll have it on your tape and work on it.
What waltzes do you know? What waltzes do you know?
You know, there's a bunch of them.
Seamus.
Seamus.
We worked on that one last week of that.
What is it?
Westphalia.
Westphalia. Let's
Yeah.
do that.
I'm having trouble with the first part of it. I think so.
learn that one, because that's real common.
Yeah, Dad wanted me to learn that.
Yeah, well, we had that's the last lesson, so you've done that in the
I
last
just couldn't remember that first
You
part.
play over the waves.
We worked on that.
You need to learn, that's one you need to learn too, that you may get in this position where you're gonna be requested to Westphalia and over the waves. A lot, those two is much, over the waves
People
more than
know
anything.
them.
They know I'm saying, so you'll be asked to play those. It's good to know some waltzes. Now, see, a lot of young fiddlers your age don't know. Oh, they'll know over the waves. They'll know over the waves maybe, but that's.
We've got a bunch, well not a bunch, but a few more I know.
Oh,
They're down home, is he learning down
4th
home?
of July.
4th of
Yeah,
July.
4th of July and then
But down home, did you learn that yet?
no, I don't believe
D.
so.
We might go
Seamus, he
through that.
knows.
Seamus. Let's play Seamus. Right?
Okay.
Montana Waltz, I thought of that one
Huh?
too. Montana Waltz,
Yeah, Montana.
Tennessee Waltz.
And Gordon's right about that, though. There's a whole lot of people your age are trying to play the fiddle. If they know one waltz, they're kind of lucky.
And usually it'll be over the waves, about the only one they learn. Or some oddball one they picked up somewhere. Those string band groups, you know, will always have
Something that you've
something
never
you've
heard of.
never heard of. You play schottisches? You learn any schottisches yet?
You play
Doc Jessup's?
Doc Bishop Schottish? Let's try a little of that. That's a round dance, really. It's a couple dance. And you go 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. If you feel, you can feel that in it. Yeah.
That'd be unique too, because no young ones know. And you'll get someplace, somewhere, sometime, but there'll be
Somebody will ask you to play.
I've been down here in the wilds of Ozarks County and down in there, and I'll be during in between sets. There'll be a couple of people get out and shottish. And that's the only time I've really seen the shottish was down there around Gainesville with some people.
The couple that does, you know, is like
side by side usually.
They join right hands and left hands, you know. 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. And then they can just do like that and turn right around and go
You've
back.
seen in TV, you've seen some German groups dance that way, or some Dutch groups and
Yeah.
stuff. The shottish was real popular in Europe a couple hundred years ago.
Well, I know what they can play is Irish washerwoman.
Yeah.
We never have worked on that other than that goes with it.
No, that's right.
Go through Montana Waltz and 4th of July. But you got them early on, so let's play. What time is it?
3:30.
3:30. We got about 20 more minutes. Let's play Montana. played tunes, Gray Eagle,
Yeah.
and
Did you ever play Gray Eagle before?
I learned
good.
it
That's
different.
real
I
good.
think it's the newer way that people are playing. I learned this bluegrass festival.
They play bluegrass. I mean,
yeah.
All that was different was the second
Yeah.
part.
This morning, barefoot on his program. Some singer, I can't think of his name, died. And anyway, he played an interview with him that he had on 10 years ago. And he died just yesterday, I think.
I heard on the news, on the radio, about the guy, the blind band
Frank Curtis,
player.
yeah, there's.
Oh yeah, Frank Curtis.
Sing on,
Yeah,
play.
he's been
Good
on the
musician.
verge for 3 months now. He had
Oh, he's
cancer.
yeah.
Always lived.
eaten up with cancer.
I think I've met him and played some music with him.
I bet you have.
There were a lot of bluegrass, homegrown. When that thing
Homegrown.
Yeah.
But he's just about the world's nicest guy.
He's just short. He's kind of short. And he's short.
Not
average
Not-
size.
Yeah, average.
but he was nice. I mean,
Oh, real nice.
Yeah, he was really nice.
when you walk in to like a house concert or something and say, "Hi, Frank. Hi, Art."
Yeah, he knows your voice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Annie overhauled his car. And this morning, on the paper said he re-roofed his house.
Yeah, I saw that. I thought, gosh, I know he made furniture.
Them, it's unbelievable.
He made
you know.
furniture.
Yeah, made furniture.
Yeah.
My English teacher at school's really, and she,
Huh?
about the senses and everything. You
Yeah.
know, she talks about the blindness and deaf people.
He's just holding up other senses. See, is what you
Yeah,
sort of
and
compensate
smell
for.
and
Yeah.
all that stuff. They can't see, they'll recognize.
Well, I tell you what, at the house concerts here, you run the sound system. Play Dixie Blossoms. Let me hear an A.
Who from?
You. A.
Oh, wait.
I guess that's all right. G. we've pretty well covered our time.
Okay.
Play that. Amelia, I haven't even touched it since last time we did it. Waltz.
Oh, that's Jim.
Someday I'll get that worked out. I know what the chords are, I don't know where they go. Yeah. She fouls me up because she plays it capoed in a C position. See, I'm playing it and it opens. Hour goes, but it jumps back and forth. I'll get that down, we'll play that.
Pretty piece.
Oh, it's a beautiful waltz. That is a pretty waltz. Of course,
it sounds a lot better without being capo.
Well, a little more bass to it.
Yeah.
I'll get it worked out. She sent me, I think I haven't fooled with it though. She sent me the chords. She put them into D, in other words. Mm-hmm. But I haven't been playing it any.
Did you get that thing from her about her dance?
Yeah.
That's the 18th?
Yeah, we're going to be at the lake maybe about 3 or 4 days in there. I'm going to try and get down on Saturday to Harrison. I don't know whether I can or not. There's a Wilson Creek thing Friday night. The previous night.
I got that. What is it?
It's a banquet for the people that play out, or the volunteers.
Yeah, you're going?
Well, I don't know. We might drive back in. We're planning on being down there at the camp. We're getting ready to rebuild the porch and everything down there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be down there for a bunch of that stuff. Hopefully. Play something else you play.
The Jim Blaine?
that you play.
Oh.
I got an old string band tune I'll have to give you a call. Get your foot out of the mud. The first part is by McLaughlin's Old Time Music Makers or something. It's an old 78 I picked up in Lebanon. And the thing is, first part's just kind of a straight, get your foot out of the mud, but the second, it's got a cello in it though. It's a banjo and a cello. And the second part, he whips into an A minor and plays an A minor piece on the second part, which is unusual for those kind of songs, you know. And that guy makes runs on that cello, which really, you can barely hear. It's so scratchy, but you can still hear the runs on that cello in the background. In fact, he plays the melody when they hit the end of the thing.
Stuart Hamlin's fellow that
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
and he sang a song called Little Old Rag Doll.
Yeah.
I heard that years
Somebody else featured him. I'll tell you who had him on, and I bet that's because that Nashville network had him on. Not the live one, but the one that plays the videos. And they had a Stuart Hammond, had a couple of them on. I thought, well, it's funny they'd run two. That's why, because he died. It was yesterday when
he's telling Barefoot on this. One tune he said he recorded in 1928. That's 70 years or 60 years ago.
Yeah. Doesn't seem that long. Doesn't sound that long.
Tell you what I'm reading now is this book about the Young Brothers Massacre. Have you read it?
I've got to get me a copy of that. I haven't got it yet.
Barry's Brothers. Ours.
I want one in from my library.
Oh.
So I'll need to get one.
Well, I know lots of people
yeah.
in that book. Just
Oh, sure.
I know by name more than anything else.
Play one more here. Anything.
Let's play at Flowers of Edinburgh. I want to see if I'm getting that right.
Well, you just play it. Let's see if I. Two beats in the last part. That's all.
The second part. Or
the second part, yeah.
Okay.
The last of the second part. You're adding two beats in there, which is no problem as long as I hit them.
It comes out.
Well, if I hit them, the first time I didn't though, but the second time I knew what you were doing.
Yeah,
so
you're having to drag to catch.
Well, I'm staying in D 2 beats longer.
Yeah.
But that's okay, as long as the second does it, see. See, as you probably understood, a second can cover up a lot of different things that the fiddler's playing, see. That's why good seconds are a big help to some fiddlers, you know. You did good on that. We'll play that Silver City. If you're down there.
Yeah.
Has your brother learned second yet?
Mom's
She got it on the piano?
Yeah, she's got it pretty much on the piano. The second part's giving her a little bit of trouble, but she'll have to get it and then he'll be able to go on with it. Stuff like that is hard for him to hear. Slow stuff like that.
You're going to have trouble with all your piano because they're bluegrassers.
Yeah.
The slower tunes. And it's just the nature of bluegrass to be fast.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's hard for people to, just like somebody's playing nothing but slow, it's hard to speed up sometimes. But it's a lot harder to slow down than it is to speed up.
What era is that? Was that written in or is
that's old. That's some kind of Scottish dance. That's really old. That is.
I figure it's probably the oldest one I ever knew.
Well, there's a bunch that you don't realize they're that old, but they are hundreds of years old.
I usually say when we play it somewhere else that it's one of the oldest tunes I know, which I know is true because I know it's uncle, grandpa, and great-grandfather. There's 4 generations. I know played it because they learned it from each other.
Yeah. Well, the only thing you can go by on these is when they were first in print. Or first mentioned in some kind of literature. So you're talking 1600s on some of these, see, and you're talking 15 or 1400s on a few. Now that doesn't mean a lot of these don't go back that far, but that's the only ones I can document.
Yeah.
There's the one that I understand is that way. That I'd like to hear the original way they play. It says Cuckoo's Nest.
Is what?
Cuckoo's Nest.
Oh yeah.
It's supposed to be, and they run across that in a 15th century tune book somewhere, which would be the 1400s, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's when they first started really. They did music for singing way back, didn't they? Right after the Renaissance or during the Renaissance, and then instrumental. I don't know when they started instrumental.
Well, they were playing it in the 1500s because.
Oh yeah, I mean before then even.
Yeah.
Well, they found though in Roman and Greek times music.
Oh yeah.
Noted.
Well, so what would the Flowers of Edinburgh?
Oh, I would probably 1500s, 16. It might have been a battle tune. In other words, it could have been one that they used.
The main thing about the 1700s was I was way off.
You're going to go back beyond that, I'm sure.
I'd say that my great grandfather was learning it at the turn of the last of the 18th century, so it's a 1600 tune at least.
Or at least that, yeah. But see, the bagpipe, that's where you get all these slides you're doing, these drones. That's bagpipe music you're imitating without realizing it. Because that's what these tunes did. See, that was the folk instrument.
One place I can think of it and show you how to cut that out. You play it along. Now, I don't play it quite as fast as you do.
Oh, yeah, I do get it fast.
You put just a little too much D in there.
Yeah, you put a couple extra D's in there, so.
You listen to it on your tape one, and you cut it back. Yeah, you see what you're doing. You just stop it just a little before what you've been doing. That's all you need to do. No doubt though, Gordon, if we analyze that thing, it's probably not the right beats to come out.
Oh, if it was a martial tune, if it was a tune they played on the field, the pipes did. See, every regiment in the just like they still do in the British Army, in the Scottish Army. But back in those days, the armies, each group had their pipers, and that was like we'd have a bugle call now. Or in World War I, they used to bugle in the Civil War. Back then, they used the bagpipes, and they'd have 4 or 5 bagpipers on a mountain over here somewhere above the field, and they would, by the bagpipe tune, would be telling the troops what to do. And so these tunes, a lot of these, now that's the type bagpipes they used were called war pipes, the Scottish pipe, which are the ones like the Kildys march with those great big ones. But the ones the people used were little things. You ever seen these Irish pipes? They may have a bag not even bigger than this. Some of the Scottish Irish, and in Gaul too. I mean in France too. See, in Europe they use the bagpipe. See, the bagpipe's an old instrument, older than these.
Yeah. Getting back to my English teacher, I guess it was Friday. She was talking about the bagpipes, and she said that when it originated over into the Americas, the dulcimer was trying to. She said something about it was trying to imitate the sound.
Well, the dulcimer was imitating the fiddle tunes for one thing, and the ballad singing.
Well, yeah.
But the dulcimer is overrated. Even I used to think it was an Appalachian instrument, Appalachian, however they say it. But those ones at Library of Congress, it wasn't. That Gene Ritchie's made it real popular.
Yeah.
Just like McSpadden's made it popular in the Ozarks. See.
Yeah.
We only know of one. You've seen. There's only one authentic dulcimer player that in Arkansas or Missouri we even know about, and that's Bill Graves at Phillipsburg, outside just north of Phillipsburg there. And his grandfather played them and made them. There's been a few, but when you see references to the dulcimer in the Ozarks or in Missouri, they're talking about the hammer dulcimer. Germans had that; those were pretty common. You used to see you've seen those around, haven't you?
Yeah, I've got one.
Yeah, but the hammer dulcimers were a German instrument the Germans brought with them, so they were pretty common. A lot of people played hammer dulcimer.
That's the thing; it preceded the piano.
Yeah.
See, it's a hammer.
Yeah.
They had all
hammers,
hundreds of variations all over the world of the hammer dulcimer or the zithers or whatever, you know. In the Far East, they have all kinds of different ones. You know, what magazine was it? Bluegrass Unlimited had a big article one time on European instruments and something. Yeah, out of 1-year-old issues, I Xeroxed it out.
Well, maybe so.
Stringed instruments, and it showed a bunch of different types and everything. Now this dates from about 1550, was when that emerged as, and it hasn't changed really. But there were a whole bunch of variations then.
Yeah.
See, the reason this took over from it probably would have anyway, but the reason this took over from the bagpipe was that in the early 1700s, the Scotch pretender to the British throne, Prince Charlie, over the water to Charlie, was quite a party boy, or libertine as they call him.